Hello, this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker, the release version, episode 116. We are in the realm of the Bloom, or whatever they call it, the first world, which I really dislike being in, but we're trying to find and rescue Tristan from himself, apparently, or evil enslavement. I'm not sure which. And I'm still worried about those stone rats. So let us go on. Oh, that looks like a dead end. So I guess we go this way.
What's that?
That is a trap. Let's have you go in the sneaky mode and disarm that trap.
Done and done.
Okay. Let's try an experiment here. There's been a lot of talk about turn-based. So let's change our auto pause. Trap, hidden object, on combat start. We're going to go ahead and turn on pause at the end of each round. We'll see just how annoying that will be. It's not quite the same as turn-based because you don't really have the fine movement because it doesn't show you where you can move and stuff like that. That is the only problem with this system that I've found, really, is that 5-foot steps are pretty much worthless.
It is done.
Because they're not really a way to do them.
My search was not in vain.
I did as you asked.
Oh, we're getting lots of experience. So the door is locked. Can you unlock it? Nope, it is solid locked. So we can't get through it until we find a missing key. It looks like that may be all the way... Oh, nope. Forgot we had this. We had the other door here we could go through, so we'll head back. Some reason my lead character lost their poison protection. Everyone else has it. That is strange. A defaced sister. What are they doing here?
It was you. You robbed my sister of hope. You prolonged her suffering and our suffering as well. For that, you'll die.
What happened here?
The wounded Skylark hurried to his mistress to tell about his failure in person. This sanctimonious fool proved incapable of carrying out a simple order because of you. Now our mistress wants to search for what the Oculus was meant to show her, and I remained behind to rid my lady of those who have outlasted their usefulness.
I have met others like you. Tell me, who are you?
An emissary from the first world. A servant to the power that came to these swamps against her will. My duty is a heavy one, but I bear it without faltering. I shall not bow. Not before destiny, not before my enemies, and not before creatures such as you.
What sister are you talking about?
She's the queen of this horizon and horizons unseen. She's the mistress of dreams and the embodiment of all mortal desires. She is wrath, and she will crush these lands to dust.
Oh. my friend. Oh look, there's a red cap hiding there in the corner. That's gonna make things interesting.
I serve Nyrissa, mortal.
Ooh, we got a name. I think that's the first time we've got a name, isn't it? Maybe not.
I won't do that. Besides, why would you need someone who lied to you every step of the way, concealing his true goals and his true self? Look at him. Did you know he was once one of my kind, a creature from the outer planes? Now all that remains of the sacred servant of Saren Ray is a husk.
You realize that I am part creature from the outer planes?
Why do we want to save him? He is our friend, that's why.
Christian, can you hear me? Wake up! Oh, he's praying to his goddess.
Save your breath. This Skylark has broken his wings, and now he's useless. I'll rid myself of him after I've finished with you.
Enough! Tell me, where did Nyrissa go?
She left. Where and why is not your concern. I remained only to remove any trace of her and her servants left behind.
Oh, dang it. Don't tell me there are more golems.
You see, these lands were our home long before you appeared. These walls witnessed another mortal who, like you, serves Nyrissa's goals now. We taught him. We showed him the way. We told him what to believe and whom to serve. My elder sister, Nyrissa. She is the mistress of half-truths, exploiting hopes and weaknesses of others with her words. All it took to control Armagh was some books and legends about his great destiny. All it took to control Tristan was deceiving him into thinking it was Nyrissa who deprived him of his holy gift. She who cursed him with a mortal body.
Lies. So that was all lies?
And all it took to control you, upstart Baroness, was a lure. The promise of your own lands to rule. And you bought it. All of you. Enough. You are a thing of the past, and I must rid this place of you. And Tristan. Get ready for oblivion!
Wait, that's not all I want to know.
Victory!
Yep, stone golems. Red caps. Okay. You, go get a red cap. You, go get a red cap. You, attack her.
Repent!
You, attack
We
her.
can do it!
You, go berserk and attack her.
Tear them apart!
You, attack her.
Let us strike as one!
You, run back here. You, attack her.
Consider me
And you,
provoked.
attack her.
I grant you death.
Actually, this was a bad place to test it since I can't really depend on my spells.
I don't want it.
Our stats are just going to be horrible after this. Okay. Tristan, we have you. Where'd you go? Did you die? You probably died.
Training pays off. This won't kill me.
Where the heck am I? And why is my thing not going off? It uses it, but it doesn't actually do anything. Apparently that counts as a spell too. Okay, everyone.
Do not falter.
Lost.
It'd be really nice if I could use spells right now. All my stats are horrible. I can't use spells because they have 50% chance they die. I think we're going to lose this fight horribly. It's like every single one of my stats has minuses on it. Let's see if we can get out. She's still alive. We are dead. We are completely and totally dead.
Cannot hide from me.
I won't give up. Oh. Can it be the end?
Looks like I should have definitely tried the spells, even though they were going to 50% chance fail. Because she is not even particularly wounded.
Onwards!
He is shaken. Okay, we're going to try spells here. Even though they probably will fail, we're going to try them. Well, that one worked. That'll help. Get out of there. Why do we keep missing her? She's armor class 46. We're down to only plus 14. So we need to roll a 32 to hit her. Oh no, we're plus 18. Yeah. No wonder we can't do anything. Apparently, she's immune to magic missiles, too. Well, that's nice. We are going to have to completely redo this fight. I can tell that now. Okay, pause.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Okay, what can I do that will hurt her and not somebody else? We do controlled fireball. No, that's not going to do it. We're already out of those. I don't know what we can do here. Everyone's scared, so I can't do any. I don't have anything that removes fear. Throw displacement on myself.
I require healing. Avenge me.
I have no idea how you're supposed to win this fight. I really don't.
Hey, can someone help me? It is done.
So we are going to try this again and see if we can get any of our bloody buffs to actually work.
Yes, I'm still here.
Anything that lasts a while, that doesn't help us. And I bet I didn't take a single spell that protects against fear. I really need to redo these again because they keep getting completely messed up. So we're going to see if we can get any of these to work. Well, that one worked. Well, maybe spells work in here. It was only in the outer area it didn't work. Wisdom, intelligence. Wisdom, intelligence. Okay. So we're going to turn off a few
Well.
things here. Going to turn off power attack. Power attack does us no good if we can't
Give the
actually
order.
hit them. Okay.
Adventures await.
Yeah, it looks like in here the spells work fine. Well, I wish I'd known that sooner. Okay. This last one round. Let's erase dead. Well, apparently that only works on ourselves. Okay, so
I won't
you...
let you down.
This heroism lasts a long time. How long does displacement last? That's a 1 round, so we can't throw that in advance. Blur's 1 minute. And blur you. Okay.
I tire of waiting.
We should pause while I'm doing this. That's 1 round. We already did that. Can summon nature's ally. Dominate animal does us no good. Whole animal does us no good. How long does this one last? 1 minute per level. Okay. You will need to go
so
berserk.
Was lost in thought.
What do you have? You have your 1 round per level. Bone Breaker, Flame Strike, Raise Dead. Freedom of movement. Don't think we really need that, but we'll throw it.
Ready and willing.
And what other buffs do you have? Animal growth.
Depend on me.
And you... I'm going to turn off that because it's a minus to hit. And turn off that because it's a minus to hit. We're basically going to turn off our minus to hit stuff, even though it means we'll be doing less damage, because maybe then we have a chance to hit. Okay, I think that will do it, so let's go in here. Run through our
No
conversations
stopping
quick.
now.
It was you. You robbed my sister. I won't do that. Besides, why would you need someone who lied?
Why do we want to save him? He is our friend, that's why.
Save your breath. This Skylark, she's the queen of this horizon. I serve Nyrissa, mortal. She left. You see, these lands were my elder sister, Nyrissa. She's the...
Lies. So that was all lies?
And all it took to control you, upstart Baroness, was a lure. The promise of your own lands to rule. And you bought it. All of you. Enough. You are a thing of the past.
Prevail. Does it matter?
Whoops, not all of you. All of
Let
you
us
want to
strike
attack
as
her.
one.
No, all attack her.
Grant you death.
And then... you don't have any of those left, so... you have a bless. And we'll have you that and go berserk. We already had you turn off power. We'll have you throw a haste. And we'll have you throw instant enemy on her.
Strength wasted.
So we need to get her quick. Okay, Valerie, you better take care of this one. That went better. That went a lot better.
Let me tell you something before you decide my fate. Nyrissa is gone. She cannot keep me silent any longer. I'm tired of lies and deception. The reading wasn't a coincidence. It was Nyrissa who sent me to the Temple of the Elk. She conjured that fog and sent Jod a version of the place. Since then, I've been watching you, waiting for a time to act. For Nyrissa. But that's not all. I helped her create and plant the unwilting flower that almost destroyed your barony. As you can see, everything that happened in Mordecai's tomb was but one of my many crimes. That is all. Deal with me however you think best.
Tristan, who are you?
I am a Deva. Once a sacred servant and messenger of Sarenrae herself. Once it was my calling to heed mortals' prayers and to deliver them to other servants of the goddess. That was before I fell into a trap set by Nyrissa. She took from me my powers and severed my bond with my goddess. At least, that's what I had thought. Nyrissa threatened that if I didn't serve her, she'd never return my wings, and I'd never speak to Sarenrae again. She made me... I'm lying to you again. If it wasn't for my cowardice, Nyrissa would never have broken me to her will. But I was afraid to remain mortal.
Poor you. It must have been so hard. It's worse than slavery.
Who is Nerissa?
A nymph. One of the most beautiful of all creatures. Most wicked of all monsters. But who she is, what she wants, I do not know. I ran across her while traveling through the negative energy plane. A strange wound, like something had pierced time and space. In my pride, confident in my powers, I followed its path to this world. She dealt with me in a heartbeat. Before I could flee, she had entrapped me, filling my mind with horrible nightmares. And when I awoke, I was mortal. I had no choice. No choice at all.
Tell me about Nerissa's search for the Oculus.
Nerissa discovered an ancient power awakening beneath the tours of Lebanese. She knew of Vorticai, and she also knew of the Oculus. What she did not know is the location of his tomb. The defaced sisters and the Numerian barbarians serving them were dispatched to search for the tomb's entrance. But you found it first. And you would have acquired the Oculus if it were not for me.
What did Nerissa want the Oculus of Abandon for?
I don't know. After I failed to destroy you, she became angry with me. The only way to regain her favor was to find the Oculus of Abaddon and bring it to her. I don't know why she wants it. Only that she will destroy anything in her path to possess it, including you. I beg you, be careful. She never forgets any who dare challenge her.
The sister mentioned some lies about sacred gift and mortal body.
When I awaked from Nerissa's enchantments, I was mortal, no longer a deva. Nerissa said she'd taken my gift of immortality and severed my bond with my goddess. But, according to what the sister said, I don't understand what's true anymore, and what is not. Before this, I thought Nerissa stood between me and Sarenrae. But it seems like she was lying.
No! Just look at him! He's been lied to. And how about lying to your friends with whom you sit by the fire and fight shoulder to shoulder? I haven't seen such nastiness in a long time, and he pretended to be this goody-goody!
What is this ever-blooming flower you're talking about?
This was Nerissa's creation. A strange plant with seeds that bring death to the mortals and open gates to the first world. I don't know much else. All I've done was use my knowledge of the planes to root the flower in two worlds simultaneously. What Nerissa did was deplorable. But I am not blameless. Sarenrae as my witness. I didn't want it to happen as it did. But in my fear of losing her divine light, my resolve crumbled. So I did what I was ordered to do.
Those cultists from the Kingdom of the Cleansed who tried to kill me, were you involved in that too?
Partly. Nerissa charmed the first faithful. Promised him and all his followers a paradise in exchange for your head. My job was to lure you to the trap. But Nerissa ordered me only to lure you to the trap. She never forbade me to protect you. That's why I fought by your side in that battle.
Only you can decide, but I'd never be able to trust a traitor. Never.
No more suffering. You're forgiven, Tristan.
Thank you. I'll leave you and head for the city. A walk will help me to figure out how I can make amends for everything.
Okay. That went much smoother the second time with buffs and such. Apparently there's nothing on her body. That's interesting. Gloves and piece of sky metal. So apparently, gloves of elven kind. +5 knowledge arcana and +5 to concentration. Are you wearing gloves currently? You are currently wearing the Trap Springer gloves. I think that's a better fit for you. We have people down lots and lots of points of everything. Okay. That's it. That's the entire everything. Okay. That means our trap skill is going to drop 5, so we may have to swap those back. Okay, let's get everybody together. I think you've used all yours. Yep, but I have a couple. Okay, we didn't find a key. But maybe her death unlocked that other door, so let's go check that now. Actually, we're at the wrapping up point. You've already seen that section. I'm going to go see if there's something behind that door. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun gaming.